I, Mutahi Kagwe, having been appointed a cabinet secretary...
You could say he hit the ground running shortly after being sworn in as the country's new health cabinet secretary, though no stranger to the pressure of government operations and even much so public expectations. You could argue that CS Mutahi Kagwe, out of all his colleagues in cabinet, faces the most excruciating task of all, ensuring the health of Kenyans amid the global coronavirus pandemic and moreover, assuring citizens that all is well. At the footsteps of Arambe House Friday morning, the country's moment of truth in the midst of the pandemic was finally upon us. Kagwe, however, remained firm and categorical on the matter.
I said that as far as coronavirus is concerned, it is not a question of whether. It is not a question of if we are going to get a case in due course. It was a question of when.
The CS not mincing his words even once, as he sought to tell the country what we were facing and what was expected of us, with fears that the virus might find its way to the general population.
Let us all work together. Let us all be together. And together, moving like that, we are sure that we will overcome.
Even before his swearing in as health CS, Kagwe took on members of parliament, many at the time wanting to know what he will do differently in a ministry plagued by corruption and even on the looming pandemic.
My view of the ministry, sitting from the outside, is exactly what you have said, and there are issues that you have pointed out. I have not been presumptuous, Mr. Chairman, to assume that I'll definitely go there without the authority of this committee and this House.
In his second week in office, he oversaw the first meeting of the recently constituted National Emergency Risk Committee. Top of his agenda, Kenyan students stranded in Wuhan, China.
We also don't want to bring so many people together that perhaps we infect even those who are not infected within China.
Let's not assume that just because other countries are doing something, it must be the right thing to do. They must be making smarter strategic moves than we are. Let's not look down upon ourselves. Maybe we are the smarter ones.
He later then oversaw the implementation of President Uhuru Kenyatta's executive order of setting up isolation centers across the country's key health facilities. Kagwe also at one point warning Kenyans against meting violence on foreign nationals.
Please, Kenyans, let's be friendly. Let's take care of people. We should be sympathetic.
With the first positive coronavirus case now among us,
serikali yenu iko tayari kuwalinda.
It is now more than ever, Mutahi Kagwe will be required to reassure Kenyans and allay fears of a nationwide spread of the global virus. Shukri Wachu, K24 TV.